The collection of Museo Alfa Romeo includes all the objects that are not normally on display, cars, but also engines, models, equipment, trophies. This is the story of Alfa's one-seaters, from Formula Indy to F1, from Formula 3 to the Alfa Boxer. One of its stars is the Tipo 177, the Formula 1 Alfa Alfa single-seater that ensured the Alfa Romeo's return in the top league in 1979. Another section is dedicated to off-road vehicles and prototypes, such as the 1009M, nicknamed Matta, the Crazy One. But one of the most important areas of this section is dedicated to style. It collects the prototypes that have marked the stylistic evolution of Alfa Romeo, from the 1981 Proteo to the Caimano, then the Cuneo, the Navajo, and under these canvases we also find other prototypes, like the Zagato Z6 that never made it into production. Not only cars, the section Oltre, Beyond, is dedicated to all the other productions. A Romeo tractor from 1920, the compressor produced during World War I with Alfa engines, but also marine engines and a boat, a Popoli hull that in 1969 has set a record with Leopoldo Casanova of more than 225 km/h, which has not been broken to this day. Apart from the complete vehicles, we also include naked and sectional chassis that reveals what lies under the skin of an Alfa Romeo, like this 33 Quadrifoglio Oro, which was entirely sectioned for the presentation of the car in 1883. Or the functioning chassis of the 6C 2500 Sport from 1947, up to the chassis of the DTMs 164 and 155 Q4. The Super Turismo section is dedicated to prototypes. These red canvases hide cars that never came to life, projects that were begun and then abandoned, but also camouflaged prototypes of some vehicles that were to see the light later. The section includes the Sprint 6C, with its 6-cylinder engine replacing the rear seats, or the Scarabeo 2, disguised as a Junior Zagato, and even the prototype of a 1750 sedan, that has been camouflaged as a Rover for the tests. Another section is dedicated to the RL Giuseppe Merosi masterpiece, and yet another to his heir Vittorio Iano and his 6Cs. We have a 6C 2500 Super Sport, produced right after the war, and anticipated by the great 6Cs 1750, 2300 and 2500 of the pre-war period. The Gran Turismo section needs no introduction. The Giulia Sprint, the Giulietta Sprint Veloce, and also the frame number 001 of the GT Junior, up to the more recent vehicles, in particular the modern SZ and RZ. The Speciale Vehicles section features all the transformed cars. The Giulia Super that Colli opened on the occasion of the official visit of the President of the Italian Republic Saragat, in Arese, but also the Alfetta that starred in the raid North Cape, South Cape. Finally, the collection also includes everyday's car, with a big overview of most recent models, from the sedans of the 60s to those of the 80s, until the cars of today.